Alrighty, Too Simple J here, man. Back at it again with another video. It's been a while since you guys have seen me on the channel. I'd probably say 4 months. I haven't actually checked, but the last videos I put up were not my best work. The thumbnails were trash. I wasn't doing anything at all in the videos. I was absolutely garbage. I'm back though. It's time to get turned these videos. It's time to get my community started. It's time to start a family. Let's go. So right now, what do we got? We got Zuko versus Shoto Todoroki. That's a death battle. If y'all heard of death battle before, you probably have. It's a video from a while ago. This video is from 3 years ago. But I still got my money on Todoroki. I have not seen this video yet. We're not going to fake none of our reactions. Just like Soluminati, just like, what's his name? DJ Ghost. We ain't faking none of them. We just going through it. We don't do too much editing. We just getting the video out. So let's get it popping. Right now we got, it's basically Avatar versus My Hero Academia. But if y'all watch My Hero, y'all probably know that whole verse is probably going to whoop the Avatar verse. But anyways, let me stop rambling. Let's get it popping for this video. And let's get straight to it.
With all those cool anime heroes out there, there's bound to be plenty with angsty daddy issues.
You mean like you?
Don't be silly, Wiz. I'm not an anime character. Like Prince Zuko, the firebending hunter of the Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Let's go.
And Shoto Todoroki, the prodigal son of fire and ice from My Hero Academia.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Water, earth, fire, air. The 4 elemental nations once coexisted peacefully. Then everything
all my money's on
the
Todoroki.
Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, the cranky old Fire Lord went and conquered basically the whole world.
And 100 years later, the equally
got a little bit of
powerful
Casamigos.
Master
I'll take a
Fire
shot.
Ozai continued
I'll take a
that
shot for the
tyranny.
vid. For the
He
vid.
believed his rule would one day pass
For the video.
to either
For
his
my
daughter,
team. For
Azula,
my family
or
out
his
there.
son,
For the
Zuko.
simple family.
Yeah, Fire Dad was way too ego crazy for that. He drove Azula mad, even though he did clearly favor her. Poor little Zuko got screwed over from the beginning.
Can you imagine your dad saying that while your sister was born lucky, you were just lucky to be born?
A little bit of a water
can't imagine
chaser.
my
You know what I'm
dad
saying?
saying
A little
anything
bit
to
of a
me.
water chaser.
Right. Well, despite this, Zuko was desperate to prove himself. What a
All right here. Read this real quick.
fine work ethic.
But he screwed up by talking out of turn in a big boy meeting. So naturally, his dad took him aside, sat him down, and taught him the importance of respecting others.
Bro, Trained by
Just
Iroh
kidding.
is
He
a
burned his
is a
friggin'
step,
face
bro.
off.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Holy shit!
With his new scar came a new mission. Zuko would hunt down the elusive Avatar, the one threat to his nation's rule, to prove himself to his father and regain his honor.
Which is just a nice way of saying he was banished so he could never come back. Just like my dad didn't.
Though, frankly, Zuko did have the
Okay,
talent and
Boomstick.
training he needed to capture someone even as powerful as the Avatar.
Damn right, he's a fighting pro. The dude's strong enough to shatter metal chains with a kick. He's super skilled with martial arts.
I don't even know why I got
cool
that down,
swords,
bro.
and,
I'm
oh
tweaking.
yeah, firebending.
I look stupid as hell on the video. I already
Zuko
know.
harnesses the light
Come
of
on
the
now.
sun to summon flames
That's
from
how-
thin air.
That is how long it has been. I'm forgetting to pause my video when I'm talking, all types of shit, bro. But we not editing it. We getting it the whole thing, bro. We showing the progression. You feel what I'm saying? But see, I'm forgetting to move my mic out my face. Like that's a step 1 rookie move.
Wherever fire remains
Step
alight in
1.
an area that's not too cold, he can manipulate or bend it to his will.
I mean, if I had to pick between swirling water around, tossing a few rocks, or farting hot air all the time, I would definitely go with firebending. It
Nah,
literally
I'm
means
not
you're a
going with
living
firebending,
flamethrower.
Boomstick.
Plus, it's
You're just
surprisingly
crazy.
versatile. Aside from simply creating, launching, and moving flames, firebending can be used to heat objects, melt through ice prisons, and even defy gravity.
Is that guy flying? With fire? Awesome! How does that even work?
Well, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law. By creating a rapid series of explosions,
Man, are we
and
getting
interfl-
are we getting a science lesson right now? That's tough. And for me, it's currently like 5:30 in the morning.
away from the palm, the air in between the hand and fire is launched toward the user, thereby creating propulsion.
Yeah, firebending isn't just about creating fire. It's about creating a bunch of it. So Zuko can make large, long-lasting walls of flame to protect himself and keep enemies at a distance. That stuff's hot,
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's fire. You know, I've actually rigged up my arm to replicate the technique of firebending. Dummy, if you please.
Bro, the animations are sick.
How thrilling.
Now,
Bro, they did not used to have animations like this back when we were fucking kids and shit, bro. When I was like 13 to like 15, bro. I'm 21 now. It's been a minute.
this isn't as
This
simple
shit
as
looks
just
fire.
pointing and shooting. Firebenders fuel their flames with their own breath. And using it at all requires a fierce understanding of martial arts.
What are you trying to do, the Macarena?
Zuko's favorite form, the dancing dragon, draws primarily
fuck?
from northern Shaolin Kung Fu.
That's a Chinese martial art that's all about agility, wide stances, and aggressive attacks. A perfect mix of speed and strength.
Like this. Whoa!
What the?
Wiz, why?
Ha ha ha.
Anyway, the fire that benders like Zuko can
Little bit of a
generate
water
is
chaser.
extremely hot,
Something
capable
like-
of melting through a cast iron door hot. This would need to be over 1200 degrees Celsius.
Oh shit.
And while Sozin's comet was boosting his powers, Zuko's uncle Iroh blasted apart the giant outer wall of Ba Sing Se. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Until Iroh comes
Iroh's
knocking.
him.
I mean, that's like the thickest wall I've ever seen. Second only to the emotional walls between me and my dad.
Even without Sozin's comet, which only appears once every 100 years, Zuko has more than enough firepower to level a building. That's no laughing matter for any person or building.
He's even quick enough to catch lightning and use his fire powers to redirect it wherever he wants it to go. Kapow! Suck it, Dad! Oh shoot, wait, did he just shoot his dad with lightning?
Zuko's quest for the Avatar led him down a different path than he expected. Inspired by his kind uncle and the Avatar himself, he joined the heroes on a new journey, one of self-discovery.
Yeah, turns out he didn't need his dad's approval after all. He just needed to approve himself.
Honestly,
Now
Zuko
that's
probably
character
could have
development.
Zuko's definitely had a
created
heated
lightning
redemption arc.
if
And
he
now that he's the
eventually.
Fire Daddy, Lord, Fire Lord.
Oh,
his
hell
honor
no.
keeps burning brighter.
Pause.
Crushing on Zuko.
What? No.
Yeah, you are. It's okay, Wiz. Everybody does.
Hello, Zuko here.
Shut the fuck up, Zuko. You better get your ass beat, cuz. You better
Welcome
die.
to a world
Simple,
where the
bro. You
supernatural
can't handle
is
this.
Natural, where more than 80%
It's Shoto
of the
Todoroki,
population
my
possesses
guy.
superhuman
Come on now.
abilities known as
What do you
quirks.
think you playing with?
Because everyone loves to game a system, there's a superhero leaderboard. At the very top of it stands the ultimate hero, All Might.
All Might's feats and reputation
Oh, yeah.
are incredible, a true symbol of peace for everyone. That is, everyone except the hero perpetually stuck at rank number 2.
That's Endeavor, and he vowed to surpass All
Endeavor's
Might.
fire,
His
bro. They just
literal
added it.
firepower.
Hold up. I know I keep rambling, but they just added Endeavor in My Hero Ultra Rumble, bro. That's a good ad. That's a good ad. But now we just need more characters. They're trying to say add a character every season or something like that, or add every 2 characters every season. Like, bro, come on now.
Was just never enough.
We just got Aizawa, but Aizawa needs a buff. He's
Through
trash.
his own heir. Thus,
Aizawa's
he made
trash.
the desperate decision to arrange a quirk marriage.
Basically, he paid a family off to get a wife with an ice quirk and popped out kids until he got the right quirk combo. Gross. Feel like I need a shower.
After 4 attempts, they finally spawned the child he was looking for, Shoto Todoroki.
Half cold, half hot. Literally, right side's ice like his mom, and left side's fire like his dad.
Endeavor quickly separated young Todoroki from his supposedly lesser siblings, ruthlessly training him to become the most powerful hero in history.
Surprise! Things didn't go so well.
He's that one typical sports dad that lives through their kid. What my brain went to is football. Because how Endeavor is, but that's tough.
Well, he drove Shoto's mom totally insane until she broke.
Pouring boiling water on her son's left side, because it reminded her too much of him.
Okay, this is getting super heavy for a colorful cartoon about superpowers and frog people.
Fortunately, Todoroki never
Hey,
truly
leave
fell for
Froppy
his
alone.
father's disgusting manipulation. He attended UA High School, a hero academy, and worked to use his power for good.
But just his mom's power. Why use fire when you can stick it to the man? The man being a big scary fire dad over there. Anyone else notice his facial hair is made of fire? How does that work?
From his right side, Todoroki can summon intense bouts of cold, freezing the air or even creating massive glaciers of ice.
Talk about overkill! And like a good edgy teen, Shoto named this super iceberg something
Todoroki's
badass.
fire.
Heaven-piercing ice wall! Oh, you can just taste the self-loathing.
He can create sheets of ice to slide on or propel himself forward as if riding a Heeley. While he can't manipulate the ice after he's launched it, he has extremely precise control over its initial release. He can even freeze opponents so thoroughly that they are frozen both inside and out, effortlessly causing necrosis and shattering body parts.
Seriously,
That's
so
horrifying.
dark. It's chilling. Talk about having a cold shoulder.
But Todoroki has a problem.
I forgot
While he
about
is
this nigga's
highly
puns.
resistant to cold, he's not immune.
Here I am. Guess I'll die.
Oh, I won't be needing you this time, dummy.
Genuine joy.
Casting too much ice from his right side will cause his body temperature to drop until he falls unconscious, potentially even suffering frostbite.
I mean, it takes freezing an entire building before side effects even start to show up, so it's not all. Why'd you even make the stupid robot?
That's why Endeavor
God,
chose
though.
to mix ice with fire. See, he had the same problem with his own fire quirk, but with cold and hot combined, they could counter each other's weaknesses.
Thankfully, Shoto met a friend who helped show him that his fire wasn't his father's, it was his own. You tell him, Deku! Finally, the full power of Icy Hut was unleashed! You think you could help my back? Just hurts from carrying the show.
While he's much less proficient with fire given his lack of experience with it, this half of his quirk is identical to Endeavor's. His fire is hot enough to melt Tetsu Tetsu, whose body can turn to steel, which means it can reach temperatures over 1600 degrees.
He can blast fire like a raging inferno, form walls of flame to block off areas, and use his evil dad's signature technique, flash fire.
Flash fire is a method of compressing flame under super hot temperatures before releasing it in a single strike. Endeavor can also shape his fire, use it to cling to walls, and fly.
But even if he is a huge dick, Endeavor was kinda right. Fire and ice combined put both quirks at their best. Shoto's one of the best in his class, taking hits from a tank like Deku, fighting top-tier foes like Stain, and keeping up with classmates like Bakugo and Tokoyami, who can block Kaminari's electricity.
And while he's often criticized for relying too much on his quirk, Todoroki is incredibly smart and a quick thinker, reading and setting traps for his opponents in the blink of an eye.
And after all that craziness, he finally patched things up with his mom, and somehow even inspired his dad to try and be a better person. What a nice story. I wish he could inspire my dad too. Not Mama, though. She's already perfect.
Well on his way to becoming a successful hero, Shoto Todoroki no longer fights in spite of his father, but for himself and the sake of others.
I wanted to. I'll be a hero.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, let me tell you about Blue Chew.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by the first.
Fast about it. Get your now that's a
Yeah, no.
A villain?
Damn, this death battle doesn't
Pay
look
for
as
that.
good as I remember.
No, wait. I'm
That's
not the
tough.
bad guy here. I mean, not anymore.
Your actions say otherwise.
Some of them look better than this, I swear to God.
Fire.
But it's still
My
cool though.
father.
I'm not tripping.
I'll prove I'm better than both of you.
What's the matter? Melting under pressure? He's just...
Like me.
I might have misspoken. Zuko is better with fire. No.
My cabbages!
Poor cabbage
I never
nigga.
intended to
That's
finish you with
tough.
fire.
Poor
I could
cabbage
obviously
nigga.
block it, but not this. It's over.
You can melt that.
I don't care how much power you have. I know who I am. I will win!
Damn.
Then I'll
Did I pick wrong?
to go beyond.
Oh, that Todoroki looked kind
I'm
of
the Fire
fire.
Lord. I will win this for my honor!
Ah, I didn't pick wrong.
Apologies.
Okay,
Hey,
talk about cool
I didn't
as
pick
hell.
wrong.
That was epic.
Please, I'm grieving here.
I already knew what's up.
Both Todoroki and Zuko
Todoroki
held solid
had him.
advantages over the other. Zuko's martial arts, athleticism, and lightning
Zuko
fast
was on
reflexes
him,
meant
though.
that if he could get close to Todoroki, he could likely end the fight pretty quick.
But Shoto's no slouch. The guy may be better at long range, but he's been in scraps before. Like with the super fast, super deadly hero killer Stain. And with all that ice popping up everywhere and his own super sliding and boosting skills, Shoto made it hard for Zuko to get close for long.
Plus, the speed difference wasn't all that drastic. Todoroki's fellow student Tokoyami's Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari's electricity after it had been fired. Quirks are not magic, and there are very few ways for electricity to travel through the air. Lightning is essentially an ionized path that electricity travels through. Kaminari's quirk must use the same method.
Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari, Bakugo dodged Dark Shadow, and Todoroki can match Bakugo in a fight. Bada bing, bada boom, that's lightning fast reflexes, baby.
While Zuko certainly had more control over fire, Todoroki could easily repel his firebending with his own flames, not to mention the clear difference in temperature. Zuko may be skilled with fire, but he's not immune to it, nor did he have any reliable counter for fast and massive ice attacks.
We don't even need to bust out the calculator for this one, Wiz. That stadium is circled by a 4-kilometer track. That's huge! And the edgy ice wall covered almost half of it in less than a second. Zuko didn't have that kind of power spread.
Yes, I know fire melts ice, but not instantly when it comes to gigantic glaciers. Plus, firebending becomes much more difficult in cold temperatures. Sure, Zuko's melted through ice prisons before, but only ones where he could still move or at least breathe. Remember, firebending requires breath and movement. When Azula was trapped in an ice prison so compact she couldn't move or breathe, she was helpless.
But like, Shoto could just freeze over Zuko's insides anyway. No way he was surviving that.
Zuko might have been an admirable bender and adorable fan favorite, but Todoroki's overwhelming ice, versatile defense, and incredible power were just too much to handle.
Zuko aimed for success, but his opponent Shoto put him on ice.
The winner is Shoto Todoroki.
Look at it. Guess who knew who was gonna win? Me. Simple. Man, that was light work. I already knew. My man Shoto Todoroki was gonna take that dub. Honestly, he's probably my favorite character in My Hero. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, I gotta get going. So I'm gonna catch y'all later in the next video. Have a blessed day. Stay up. Meditate. Do what you gotta do. I love y'all. Stay blessed.